Hello friends and welcome to the Southern Mountain Kitchen. Today we're making cherry flavored fudge. So we're going to start with the container which we're going to end up putting our fudge into, and we're going to spray it with cooking spray and then add a piece of wax paper that we're going to press into it, so that way when the fudge is in here it's going to refrigerate, set up solid, and we can pull it out easier from the container by pulling on the wax paper. Now you're going to have to cut up at least 3 cups of chocolate, which I'm using a dark chocolate, which is the almond bark that you can buy from any grocery store, Walmart, wherever. Just make sure you get about 3 cups of it cut up. And you want to cut this into small pieces so that way when you microwave it, it will melt evenly. Be careful with your knife. You know this is going to be a little hard to cut through. Now what we're using for the cherry flavoring is Andy's Cherry Jubilee Thins. And you're going to have to unwrap a whole bag of these because you're going to need at least 12 of them to make this work. So go ahead and open up your mince and cut them thinly as well. We don't want any big hunks of this because if you have larger pieces, when you put it into the other chocolate, it's going to be harder than the regular chocolate. So chop it up thin. Now that we have the original dark chocolate only into a bowl, we're going to get ready to microwave this. So we're going to add to it a can of sweetened condensed milk. Make sure you get all of it out of the can. And to this, we are going to add at least a tablespoon of vanilla extract. And then you want to stir this up a little bit to get some of the sweet condensed milk into the chocolate so that way it cooks evenly. So you're going to microwave this for 2.5 minutes, but I would do it in bursts of about 30 seconds a piece and then come back and stir it up at the end. And then once it's completely stirred, we're going to add the mince into it. Now this is going to be hot enough to melt the mince down, being that they're in small pieces. And once you get that done, you're going to add in the equivalent of a half a cup of mini marshmallows, or even you can use the marshmallow fluff that you get out of a container, which is what I'm using. And then mix that in as well, because being that the chocolate is hot, it's going to absorb this. But keep mixing it until you get the marshmallow really incorporated into the chocolate. It should melt down pretty easily as you keep going. Make sure when you're mixing this up that you do scrape the sides and pull from the bottom so that way everything gets incorporated together. And then when you're done, we're going to pour this into the container that we prepared to refrigerate in. So scoop everything out of your bowl, get it down into the wax paper. Now if you have a little bit of marshmallow streaking in this, it's okay. You can stir it through as you're putting this into the storage container here. Just take your spatula, move it around a little bit, and it will absorb into your chocolate as you're doing it. Now once you get this completely smoothed on the top, this needs to go into the refrigerator for about 2 hours to set up. It would do it on the counter, but it speeds it up a little bit in the refrigerator. And when it's done, you can pull on the wax paper and pull it out like this, and it's so much easier getting it out of your container than trying to pry it out once it's stuck to the container itself. And once you've got it like this, you're going to pull the edges of the wax paper away from the fudge, and it should just come off pretty easily. And then you're going to use a large knife to cut across to make your squares. And the knife will go in really easily with this. It's not hard to do. And you can cut these as large or small as you want to. And this is what it looks like when it's done, and these are great tasting, and you have this really wonderful hint of cherry to it. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please like and subscribe. And if you like videos you've seen or recipes that I put up, please check out my cookbook, which is available on Amazon and in bookstores worldwide. Have a great day.